What is up, guys? I'm back with another video, but today's video it's going to be just about the whole Jeep and how it's set up and the Jeep build and what it's gone through. So let's start with the outside. As you can see, so I have a Zone 4.25 inch lift. It's a combo, so it's a 3 suspension and a 1.25 body lift. And the body lift, I thought the body lift was going to look ugly, but it's not that bad. You can hardly see that there's even a body lift, except for like a small little gap right there. And for the tires, I have 33 inches, and it is Dick Seep tires, extreme country, you know, because we're extreme like that. I got my windows tinted, both front and back. I have a Banks Monster exhaust, the whole catback system. And back here, I just put this on. I'm loving this right here. So I have this tire rack. It's a cooler rack, and it connects to this Smitty built rear bumper. I also have a bike rack, as you guys can see. I actually got that for free, which was really cool, from Craigslist. But yeah, I got that tire rack for free on Craigslist. It holds around 2 bikes. I don't have a bike yet. Eventually I'll probably get a bike. And because I have this whole setup, the third brake light is gone. Right here, it is a flagpole mount that I made. I'll show you guys that later. Right here is the custom third brake light that everyone does. It looks pretty nice, I gotta say. And I also added these. It's a light strip, LED light strip, but it's also a brake light, a signal light, and a reverse light. I had to all wire that in. And let's just open this so you guys can see. Got this right here. Oh yeah, I added this little rubber thing so it doesn't vibrate and make a lot of clanky noises. I added some Velcro here so it also does not clank and make a lot of noise. This is a really sturdy bumper, and I'm loving it. So as you can see, the wires from that, it just runs over here. I made everything look nice, added a wire loom, more protection, you know, and it just goes down here, and I spliced it into those lights in there. And I also had to add a wheel spacer because the tire would not fit with this rack, so I had to buy a wheel spacer, and it fits perfectly now. And here is my custom flagpole mount. So I really like this mount because it's really sturdy, and you could add a really long flagpole right here and just drive. I've been in 80 miles per hour wind, and it has held up really nice. And you put the flagpole in here, and you can tie it down with these wing nuts. And if you guys are curious what's in the bag right here, well, in here is really heavy duty jumper cables, not that bullshit heavy duty that you see everywhere else. But I bought this, I believe, on Amazon. It's a 4-gauge 25-foot long jumper cable. Right here I added a reverse light because the Jeep stock reverse light sucks, even if you replace the bulb in here with a brighter one, which I did, but that didn't do the trick. So I added another really bright LED right here, and I have a backup camera. Ooh, cool backup camera. I will show you guys the backup camera in the cab and how it looks inside. And I also have this really nice matte finish gas lock. I love it, it feels nice, and it really adds to the toughness of the Jeep. So in the front I have this LED 52-inch light bar. It's just a random light bar from Amazon. Also these light pods. So the trick to make these light bars and light pods last a long time, I've had this for over 3 years already, and it's still going strong. So the trick is to open them up once you get them and silicone them, so you'll make them obviously more waterproof if you silicone them. And I have this high jack right here. It's just on my hood, and on the hood I have a Poison Spider hood louver. Fucking love it. It gets the heat out. I love that. That was a fun project. Up here I also have this light bar, another one. I sealed that light pods. I use those as my fog lights. And right here, I have a hood lock because Jeeps don't come with hood locks, and they should. I have these halos. They're really, really nice. Both sides. I'll turn them on for you guys later just to show you guys how they look. They're extremely bright. Moving back here again, I have a snorkel. It has a K&N filter. And I have a pre-filter. Most people have snorkels, but they don't have a pre-filter. Pre-filter is a really smart thing to have. It's right here. You guys can't really see it, but it's a pre-filter. That's what it does. And it goes in there, and I'll show you guys the hood. Alright, so I just unlocked the hood lock and just wanted to brag about this cool keychain I just got. So legit, right? Alright, let's stop talking and let's look under the hood. So under the hood, I'm sure you guys already know also, it has really shitty lighting, like this fucking light bulb right there that doesn't do anything. So I took it upon myself to wire some new lights right here. I made a interesting pattern, but it's so bright, and I made a little switch right here, so I just turn it on. Yeah, it's way brighter at night. You guys obviously can't see it right now, but it's way brighter at night. The sun is really shining today, really coming down hard. But the engine, it's basically stock. It didn't do much to it. So the air goes into the snorkel, goes down here, and it goes into this tube right here that I got out. I took out the factory airbox because I didn't like it. It made too many curves in the system, so the air would take forever to get to the throttle. So I cut that out, and I bought this K&N intake, and it looks really, really nice to me. I love it. And I just cut up the old piece. I connected it with that. I wrapped it in whatever heat resistant to make the air cooler. I forgot what it's called. And I also have a throttle body spacer, rough country, right down there. Installed that. Brand new brake lines because everything else was rusted. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, when I bought this Jeep, the previous owner was a real bitch, and he didn't tell me the frame was messed up. The whole frame was rusted. I couldn't drive it. It actually broke down. The control arm where it would connect right here, that's where it rusted off. And then with a friend's help, I rebuilt the Jeep, and we just welded up pieces, and now the frame is solid, which is awesome. But yeah, that guy sucked. I don't like him. But now the Jeep's nice. I have a rough country N 2.0 steering stabilizer. It helps a little bit. I aligned my Jeep myself. Alignment is actually really easy on Jeeps. So if you guys need an alignment, just Google that and it should be really easy. So we're gonna first go on the passenger side. I got my stickers right here, just some of the stickers. And this is how it looks on the inside. Oh yeah, so let's go with the speakers. So with the speakers, I have the Sky Pod right here with the kicker speakers, really nice. Wired that in. And in the back, you know how some people brag about how they have a subwoofer? But the thing is, when they have a subwoofer, they have to take away some type of space to include the subwoofer. Like having a big ass box right here and no chair. Well, I have friends, so I need chairs right here. I can't just have a big box. So, to go against that, I installed these wakeboard speakers. They typically belong on boats, but I'm like, hey, why not just put them in a Jeep? Because, I mean, I just got roll bars, and you just connect them the same way. And so I did it. So these are 8 inches speakers, and they all wire up to here. I didn't even need a amplifier because, so that's the name of the stereo I have. It has a preamp in it, so I didn't have to wire extra amps into it. And I really love that. Got blue lights, and I changed that light there. I'll probably make the interior more brighter later. But I also added this LED strip light right here, and that really helps at night because there's no light like right here. What if I need to read something? There's no light right here. I need that. And looking down right here, I installed, bam, I installed some extra outlets Got my USBs, got my extra 12 volts, just my little Febreze air freshener right there, and that's all the wires. Oh yeah, and I also have these wires. It syncs up with the music when the car is on. I have it for over there, over here, and the whole back section also. And let's go to the driver's seat. All right, so we're opening the door of the driver's seat right now. Bam, first thing you see, cup holder. Jeeps do not have enough cup holders. So I got this cup holder. It's perfect. I love it. I wish they had more of these, but there was only one left, so I bought this one, and I just keep cups in here, so bam, perfect. Oh yeah, down here, I have a sun visor screen for my Jeep right here, but I never use it. So I actually just keep a lot of drinks in here. It acts like a little cooler in the summer. It's pretty cool. And I just have stuff down here. Let's go on. All right. So in here, I have my phone holder right here. I love this. I've had this for the longest time, like a couple years, and it's still going strong, really sturdy. This has never fallen out, like ever. So I really love that part. This wire, USB-C, because I got new phones now, so just put the phone right here, connect it up, perfect. I added this little thing, little clip, so the wire doesn't go everywhere. And how the wire is routed up, I just put the wire in this little place right here under the steering wheel, down here, and through these ports. And I have another wire, USB-C, but it has an adapter right here. It goes here. I have an iPad mount that I typically mount right here. And when I'm going like traveling far, then there's an iPad sitting right here. I got my controller sitting right here. I got my light switches. I also have labels because I like labels and they look cleaner. And if you look down here, I have this cool shift knob. Every time a friend sits in my car, they always compliment my shift knob. It's a functional compass, which is actually really cool, and it fits the theme of the whole Jeep. Right here, I have some grill lights. I got these for free. My friend gave me these, but they're just like flashing lights that are green in the front of the car. It's inside the grill, so you can't even see the lights. Only when I turn it on, like the grill shines and brights up. And right here is the light bar you saw on my bumper. And right here, whoa, most Jeeps also do not have this, not even the newer ones. I have heated seats. Yes, I installed heated seats. So I also wired them up so they only work when the car is on. But I have high-low settings for heated seats, and that's actually been really helpful in the Maryland winters. And if you guys are curious what this wire is, well, this is just my iPod wire. I routed it into the box down here and into this little console, and I just have my iPod right here, 64 gigs, and it's perfect. It's always fully charged. Bam. And if you guys look up here, this is not a normal mirror. So this is where the reverse camera comes in, and this also has a built-in dash cam. Let me show you guys. And that's the hood right there. So the camera is right here, the dash cam, and I also wired it so it's always on. I hardwired it into the Jeep, so it's always on. The cool thing about this is it has like motion detection and parking mode, which means like when my car is parked, it's always on, and if something hits it and if anything happens in the front, it will record it automatically and just turned off. I got this on Amazon for around only, I think, 40 bucks. Yes, 40 bucks. It's a dash cam and it is a reverse cam. All right, let me show you the reverse. So for the reverse cam, I also wired it up so when I go into reverse in my car, it turns on. So let me go in reverse, that's first, and reverse is back here. And see, it automatically turns on. And it has these little bars right here where you can see where the reverse is. But it's pretty cool, see? I'm going in and out of reverse. And it's automatic. I love that. And that really helps because the visibility back there is not the best if I have the tire on and that rack but the reverse cam helps tremendously. Oh yeah, I almost forgot one last thing. So Jeeps hardtops, they don't come with any insulation, so I added carpet onto my hardtop, the back and the front. And this has actually helped so much in keeping the heat and the cold in for the winters and the summers. And it's also a very good noise reductioning tool or whatever for highway speeds or just any speeds. Got my knife up here, got my flashlight, little notepad. I also made extra storage by just getting that little bungee thing and that tissue dispenser, some forks and knives, some gloves, Febreze bottle, and yeah, got it here. So I magically appeared on this side again. Just gonna show you guys the back a little bit. Got my Moral Mystery oil, and I have my lights that I told you guys about. Heated seats, football, random stuff, and yeah, it's actually really comfortable back here. I just vacuumed. Under here, I have a first aid kit. You got gloves, always prepared. Girlfriend slipper. Got my shovel down there, just in case. And just some fun stuff. And I have water, always have water in the car. Both sides, it just hangs, loops right there. And some extra, another first aid kit right here. Bam. Alright, so I just turned on the halos. That's how it looks. At night, it's really, really nice. I love it. It's awesome. I know. It's really empty right here. A winch is my next thing that I'm going to get. Oh yeah, forgot. So, I also have deer whistles, whatever, on the bumper. I just put them there because on my last Jeep, so I had two Jeeps if you guys didn't know. My last Jeep, it got totaled because I hit a deer and my whole Jeep rolled over and it was pretty scary. And I was inside of it and I had a soft top on that one, so, and the doors were jammed when it rolled over, so I couldn't get out the car and the car was upside down, so I had to get a knife in my car and cut my way out through the Jeep to get outside of the Jeep. And that's it. Yeah, true story, true story. There you go. These halos. Alright, so this is how my Jeep looks at night. Let me turn on the... Bam. See, I told you that would make a huge difference. Light and day. And these floor lights back here too. Blue lights. And the coolest part is I have this heads up display. And I also changed the dash, put LEDs in, make it way brighter. I did it for these also. But look at that. This is why I call it a cockpit. I'm basically flying a plane or a spaceship. Either one. It looks pretty badass. I love it. And look, I'm just gonna rev it a little bit and you can see it go up. See? Right there. And so yeah, it is functional. It has everything. It tells you the temperature, the battery voltage, if it's good or bad. It has a lot of different information on this little thing. So this is a 1997 Jeep, but it has a lot of modern features to it, such as that. Alright guys, you saw my Jeep. I told you everything that I have on my Jeep, mostly everything that I could think of on top of my head. But there is how my Jeep sits right now. I built it from stock and I bought it around 4 years ago and did all these mods to it. There's still more mods going on. It's a never-ending project, but it's a fun project and I love it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments about my Jeep, any questions about the build, just ask me down in the comment section and I'll be happy to help you out or just talk about it. And hopefully more Jeep videos in the future. Thanks.